Be the change. Be the change. Be the change is about having hope. Having hope that life can get better wherever you are in your life at the moment. Having hope that life can get better. It can get better. It will get better if you allow it. Thank you for being here and spending some time with me on this healing journey. I am going to see what kind of message comes out here today. This is about healing. It's about the inner journey. This is about attending to the things that we can change. We don't care too much about the things that we cannot change on this channel. We care about here is the things that you can change, which is going within and all that good stuff. The scary part, more maybe the scariest place you can go by. We're going to go there anyway. So here we go. Nostalgia. Escapist. Like a Houdini trick. Escapist. So nostalgia. Focus on the here and now, which is easier said than done sometimes. To focus on the here and now is it's something that I try to do many times throughout the day. To bring myself into, there are so many things that are trying to catch my attention out there that wants my energy, my thoughts, everything. So I'm trying to bring myself back into the moment several times a day, because I find that if I do not do that, then I get drawn into sometimes my own thinking. It makes me anxious to think about the future too much. It's uncertain and it makes me feel uneasy and anxious and fearful if I'm going to be able to do it or not. And so I always try to reel myself back into the moment. And the inner body, Eckhart Tolle, Kim Eng, the inner body, focusing on that energy field, the cat, meowing, catching my attention in the moment, bringing it back into here and now. You will always find peace in the moment. You will always find joy in the moment. A little cat, you got asthma, so that's what you hear. So nostalgia, focus on the here and now. It's okay, Margie. Focus on the here and now, back into the moment. Escapist, come home to yourself. Sometimes we escape and we escape and we escape because we don't want to be within ourselves. So we try to focus on something out there, something different, something other. I don't want to be here inside. It hurts. I have pain inside. I have emotional pain. I have physical pain. I have thoughts that I don't like it. I have all this stuff going on inside that I don't know what to do with it. So I rather want to escape out there and go to somewhere else. This is all about bringing yourself back into the moment, back into yourself, finding the true essence of who you are, which is always in the moment and always present. Hi, Margie. Nostalgia, focus on the here and now. It can be good to reminisce sometimes and all that, but it's like sometimes you meet up with people, you get together and all the talk about what used to be and how it used to be, and then bringing back up old versions of yourself, old things that maybe you have grown away from, you've grown out of. It's like bringing back the old clothes that you used to wear back in the day, or like stuff like that. And then you have done the work, you've grown, you've evolved into something different, to someone different. And so bringing it up, focusing on the here and now. Where are you at now in your life? Don't worry too much about the past. Hey, yeah. Don't worry too much about the past. You can't do anything about it, but you can learn a lot from it. So you can learn a lot from the past, and going in there and just learning the lessons, getting the lessons, taking the lessons, and being okay with that. And that's the beauty of the past. When you can learn from it, it will evolve you, it will help you develop, will help you everything, right, Margie? Yeah, you say yeah. So nostalgia, focus on the here and now. Escapist, come back to yourself, back into self. That's where your true power is. Like, that is know thyself, be still and know thyself. And that's where the power is. That's where the answer is. Perseverance. Nostalgia, focus on the here and now, and perseverance. And sometimes in life, I don't know about your life, but I know that I have had to be very, very, I don't know about your life out there in the world, but I know for me, I've had to persevere through a lot of things. Like I've had to persevere through sufferings and lessons and people and places and things that I knew was not for me. I knew they were not for me, but I went to go there anyway. Come here. Come here. Here she comes. I went there anyway, and so I had to persevere through these things. But these were choices that I made, and so perseverance, like the choices that we make in life, it will take us into different places. And sometimes you just have to persevere, and so you can get into where you want to be, like into the now that you want to be in. So have perseverance. It's very important, no matter where you are. If you're wanting to get from where you are into somewhere else, then you have to persevere through where you're at and just keep going and just keep doing what you're doing, right, Margie? That's what we got to do, right? And then, so the escapist and the joy, the escapist, bringing yourself back into the now. Exactly. Like that's where you're going to find the joy. And the joy card is what showed up, like dancing, joy, being present, feeling in the moment, being present, feeling in the moment, feeling the joy, having perseverance, focusing on the here and now. Maybe get a pet. Right, Marge? You want to hop down? You want to hop down? Hmm? There you go. There you go. Oops. Joy, come home to yourself. That's where you're going to find the joy. See, we go out there all the time and we're trying to look for the joy in the beer. We're trying to look for the joy in the food. We're trying to look for the joy in the sex. We're trying to look for the food in whatever pleasure is, like the jewels, the things, the money, the power, all that stuff. And we're trying to find the joy, and we're trying to look for the joy. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy. So I go over there, or I go over there. I want to do all these things because I want to be happy, and then to have the joy in my life. And then the truth is that all you have to do is to persevere through whatever is going on in your life at the moment. If you're having emotional pain, something happened in your life that you just have all this pain inside, all this pent up emotions, or maybe a physical pain, like maybe you have to go to the doctor, like check up on things. There can be all kinds of things. And if you persevere through it, having hope, staying present in the moment, staying with it, the truth is that when you come home to yourself, these are all escapist things. These are all things that you do to escape from yourself, to get out of yourself, to find something out there. And so when you bring yourself back into the moment, into yourself, into the inner body, you're going to find that the joy that you are seeking is already within you, and it doesn't cost a thing. It's free. Everybody loves free. So the joy that you are seeking is already within you. You already have it. It's already there. And when you find that inner joy, you can still go out and do all the things that you want to do out there in the world, but you are going to do it with a joyful heart, from a joyful heart. And when you do it from a joyful heart, the outcomes, whatever how experience comes out, everything is going to feel different. It's going to be different, and it's going to give different returns on your investment. And so finding the joy within will not cut you off from anything that you love doing in your life. On the other hand, it will enhance everything that you are doing, and it will just make it even more fun for you. It will make it more enjoyable and everything. So being brave enough to coming in back home to yourself is going to allow you to experience the joy that you are looking for. I have cat hair everywhere. The joy that you are looking for everywhere. Focus on the here and now. Come home to yourself. Home to self. Persevere. You will find joy. Okay, so someone's been going through it. Someone's been going through it, or like sometimes life can be like that. Sometimes life can be like you have to hold on to everything really tight, because you almost you You only just have what you need. You don't have any excess of stuff. You don't have any extras. You don't have anything to splurge. You don't have any, like, your time is you only have time to do the things that you have to do. You only have the money to do the thing, to pay for the things that are necessary. You only have you only have what you need, and you kind of have to hold on to the things that you have to maintain your life and to maintain. A lot of disappointments could have happened in your life. This might be why it's so important to, maybe in the past you had a lot of suffering, there was a lot of betrayal, maybe people stabbed you in the back, maybe they never supported your journey. They always had ulterior motives with how they were treating you and what they were telling you. They were always trying to get one over on you, humble you a little bit, make you feel a little bit less than and stuff like that. But you're persevering, and that is really good. Like, you should be proud every time you persevere through all these adversaries and all this adversity that comes at you. When you are trying to change, when you are being a good person and you're trying to change and you're trying to do the right things, I can assure you that people are going to come at you from every angle. And they don't come at you because they want to know what you're doing. They are curious, like, what are you doing over there? Maybe I can learn from it. If I apply the same principles, maybe I can find the same joy. Maybe I can find the same energy. Maybe I can find the same connection with the Most High. Maybe I can do it too. No, they don't come at you from that point. Some people do. If you're here and you're listening, you are doing that and you will find the same things. So, congratulations. This is great. Like, now we can share the journey and show you how you are going to find your own inner strength. You will, though, however, be also have to put your blinders on, because people are going to come at you with things, and they are going to make disappointments in your life, and they're going to make things difficult, or sadness, or maybe you lost someone. There can be a lot of reasons why this happened. Also, like, come home to yourself. Sometimes out there in the world, what I'm noticing these days, what my surrounding is teaching me, is like, we're going to make you feel really left out. We're not going to invite you to anything. We're going to then just talk about the things that we did and talk about it on the side, because we don't want to involve you. You have to do something first, and then we could involve you in all of this. If you do that over there that we've been trying to manipulate you to do, then we're going to include you into this. And then, so then they leave you out in the cold. But you don't need all of that to find your joy anyway. So if you're in, like me, like if you're being a kind of tested like that at this time, where you have to find your own inner self truth and your joy, and maybe you'll have to move. Maybe you'll have to find a new job. Maybe you'll have to find new friends. Sometimes that is a consequence of the circumstances around you. It's a consequence of your growth. And when you grow, spirit, the creator, universe might need you in a different place. So they might want to move you. And so, Five of Pentacles, you are never left out in the cold. Sometimes people get jealous. Sometimes people get upset. Oh my gosh, she's too confident over there. He thinks he's too much. He's just doing all of that, or he's just shining like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable over here. He's taking all the attention. I'm trying my best over here with new hairstyles and clothes and everything, and get all the attention. And they look like a raggedy rag smiling over there. And so people come at you from this level. And these are lower vibrational. So always just stay connected with the divine, stay connected to the divine, and stay connected. Go back into yourself, reel your back into yourself. Don't allow all these energies around you to be pulling you down. Don't allow these energies around you to be dictating how you're supposed to feel. Don't let these energies around you don't allow them to come in and judge you or opinionate you in a way that makes you feel less than, because truth is that they do not know what they're talking about. And you are here, you're working on yourself. You've been working on yourself. You know what you're talking about. And this is why this is important. Like, the inner body, breathe, bring yourself back into the moment. Because if people make you feel like you're left out in the cold, and maybe this is your mindset too, that you can work on it, that you're never left out in the cold. You're always a part of everything. Sometimes the people won't understand you, but you're still a part of everything. You're always connected, always. You cannot be left out in the cold, because you're always connected. And whoever, sometimes the people come out and they want to make you feel like you're disconnected, but that's their lower vibrations. That's their lower energy levels. So bringing it back into the moment. And you have here the celebration of a lifetime, the house, the person, the whatever you are looking for, the union, the communion, the fun, the games, the adventure, the touching, the feeling, the fun, the laughter, the sharing, the being together, being stronger, creating, making something beautiful. You have all of this laid in here too. And the trick is to just stand your ground while the world is getting crazy around you. Stand your ground while everything is piling up beside you. Just stand your ground and hold yourself present within yourself, because that's where your joy is, that's where your fun is, that's where all the answers is, and that's where you can make decisions that will bring you to the desired outcome that you want in your life. And the beautiful light in me, I'm going to remember to breathe sometimes. And the beautiful light in me, one more thing. So Esther and Abraham Hicks says, the law of attraction, your intent in the finding the feeling place process, finding the feeling place, the joy, the inside, bringing yourself into the moment. Finding the feeling place process is to conjure images that cause you to offer a vibration that allows the money. Your goal is to create images that feel good to you. Your goal is to find the feeling place of what it would be like to have enough money, rather than finding the feeling place of what it is like not to have enough money. So whatever you've been holding on to over here and persevered through not having enough money, now teach yourself what it feels like to have enough money. Bring that feeling into your life of always having enough money, always having what you need, always being abundant. And it shall come to you for sure. And the beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, and it respects the same beautiful light in you. Till next time, namaste.